Today is a tale of two hats. Both are about 3 years old. The only difference is one was treated with Scotchgard water repellent fabric shield. The other was not. So take a look at these. I'm actually going to do another video where I try to recover this to this level. We'll see. To show you the difference something like this can make. Look at it. This looks brand new. This looks like it's been run over by a truck several times, dragged through the mud. They've both had very similar experiences in the weather. So let's show you something that you don't always see. Just regular water. Let's pour it on this hat that hasn't been treated. It's soaking in along with all the dirt. Now let's do the treated hat. Look at that. Just falls right off. Give it a shake, and the water's all gone. It even works on hats like this. And that's really helpful when you're out in the woods, whatever it is, helps out a lot when that rain comes at any time. I've been getting into the habit of doing this with my hats because this hat, I just don't want to wear it. This hat, I'll wear all the time. So how do you do this? Let's get started. I got a bunch of hats. I like to do them in groups, take advantage of the overspray. You want to have the hat sitting full and as round as possible, and I've just taken some bread bags or shopping bags, the plastic ones, and kind of centered them all out like that. You want to wear a mask, glasses, shake up the bottle a good bit. I'm using the Outdoor Water Shield Scotchgard. I've used that on my cushions last year. I'll post that video up here if you're interested. It does a great job of sealing the fabric, and yet it seems like it's breathing very well. You want to do this when it's above 50% humidity. It's around 70-80 today. Because it's been raining on and off, it's a cool day, no wind. A breeze is a problem. You don't want to get the spray on you, and you don't want to be too close to the spray, but since I'm demoing it here, I'm going to put the mask on. If you're not sure if this is going to work for you or it's going to fade, you can like test on the band, and if it fades, then that's an issue. I've been using Scotchgard for almost 20 years, and I've never had with any kind of dye running on it. But there's always a possibility. So I guess you pay your money, take your chances. But I'm pretty confident with this product. And you just want to give it a nice coat all the way around. About that far away. This is that brown bag material that you get in boxes from Amazon. You want to do a couple layers so it doesn't damage whatever's below. It's going to soak up well. It's not going to be an issue if you have a couple layers. It's been about 20 minutes and the caps are pretty much dry. I'm going to hit it one more time to ensure a solid coat. I like the Outdoor Water Shield for the hats because they're going to be exposed to rain and dirt a lot more than clothes sometimes are. But you could probably use the clothing version. You don't want to use the carpet version, even though I'm pretty sure it's all the same stuff. They used to have different nozzles for Scotchgard for different products, but I don't know why they would make different concentrations. Why not just use the same one? And it just so happens that outdoor is typically cheaper than either the carpet or the cloth version. Make sure you get it the whole way around. If for some reason when you're having a mask, I have problems with the mask fogging up my glasses, so I'll just move my glasses out on the bridge of my nose, take care of the problem. You can also just do this a couple times and that will resolve the issue. So now that we have two coatings, we're just going to let these sit, dry off, and then we'll do some testing. It's the next day, and I added a boonie hat This one I got when I was a science advisor. It's over 20 years old. That's a great hat. And I've done the coating on this probably 5-6 times, maybe more than that, because I like to do it every couple years. You can use the red container. This is the one that it all started out with. This is fairly new, and it's always cheaper, like by several dollars, this one over this one. If you or somebody works for 3M and makes Scotchgard products, maybe you can explain the difference between the red, the green, and the blue, which is the carpeting. And I actually have a yellow, which is supposed to be a higher strength than the green. You want to make sure that the hats are dry. There is a little bit of a smell comes out of this coating, and it goes away after a while. So I'll have those outside ideally. Thumbs up and comments, always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in outdoor gear tests, evaluations of all sorts of technology, making and breaking things, designs of all kinds, home repairs, I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe, because you never know what kind of crazy evaluation you're gonna see.